Many thanks for joining us. This is English News Time from Oromia Broadcasting Network. I'm Ulkawan with the news. Stay with us. President Salok Daudes attended the inauguration ceremony of South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa. The event takes place at the Loftus Westfield Stadium in the presence of other heads of states and governments and tens of thousands of South Africans. Former Ethiopian Prime Minister Haile Mariam Desalegn also attended the event. The theme for the inauguration is Together Celebrating Democracy, Renewal and Growth for Better South Africa. The Council of Ministers in its 69th regular session held approved the draft laws prepared to approve the details which were concluded between Ethiopia and Israel to cooperate in the areas of custom, tourism and agriculture. It was noted that the agreements will help to put in place efficient custom management and successful custom law to encourage experience sharing among tourism professionals and promote tourist destinations, as well as to properly run the agreement linked in the agriculture sector. After deliberating on the three draft laws developed by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs to approve the deals, the Council referred them to the House of People Representatives for approval according to Office of the Prime Minister. The Council also discussed on the draft bill developed by the Ministry of Revenues to amend the customs law and draft laws prepared by the Ministry of Urban Development and Construction to determine exploitation and hand holdings for public purposes and payments of compensation. With some amendments on both draft bills, the Council sent them to House for the approval according to the office. Deputy Prime Minister Demek said efforts should be exerted to solve youth unemployment through giving special emphasis to the agriculture sector. Relevance conference has been held in Adama town under the theme Role of Leaders for Agriculture Transformation. Soricha Kabanicha has more on that.
On the discussion held under the theme Role of Leaders for Agricultural Transformation, the Party Prime Minister of Federal Democratic Republic of Ethiopia, Demek said that agriculture is the major solution for the economic problem of the country.
For problems related to foreign currency and inflation, agriculture is the major and only solution to overcome those challenges in a short period of time.
Demek noted that for the development registered in the past 2 decades, the agriculture sector has a lion's share contribution, but the sector have not transformed to the level it was expected.
We have many citizens who are still living difficult lives because of food insecurity and waiting for country's aid. It shows us that we have to do more on the agriculture sector.
Demek stressed that to succeed in agriculture, all leaders have to contribute its own share for the development of product and productivity as per their leadership position in their respective areas.
In the transformation journey, we have seen many better opportunities and a more encouraging fate of our country. We as leaders need to realize the reform and put it on the ground to solve the problem of our people. And we will start agriculture development revolution from corner to corner.
Demek stated that in the coming years, it must work on the irrigation development and the agricultural revolution should be started in all parts of the country. The Party Prime Minister underscored that to solve problems of unemployment in the country, the government would work to make the youth benefited. He added it have been worked to increase productivity of the summer farming. On the conference held at Adama town, more than 1,500 leaders has been participating.
Meanwhile, Minister of Agriculture Umar Hussein said coordinated efforts should be done to scale up the agriculture sector so as to ensure food security of the country. Let us research an account.
National Agriculture Work Movement that brought together government leaders of all levels in Adama town of Oromia is underway, focusing on ways of modernizing and transferring the sector. Presenting a paper for discussion on the event, Minister of Agriculture Umar Hussein said, though the sector is playing a leading role in the growth of country's economy, it is not contributing the required result.
The agriculture sector is contributing up to 34% to the national economy. There is also improvement both in crop production and livestock development.
According to Omar, agriculture is playing a pivotal role in export, though it lacks sustainability. Adding the sector is contributing to poverty reduction endeavors. The minister underscored that more attention should be given to agriculture sector in order to increase product and productivity.
If we take maize production as an example, our country's statistical data show that 39 quintals of maize product is produced from hectare of land on average. Model farmers produced 65 quintals of maize from the same hectare of land. Our agricultural research centers have produced 100 quintals of maize. However, the world is producing 150 quintals of the same product from the same amount of land. When we see the opportunity, we do have to produce more products. We are not producing to the extent we have to produce. Therefore, our agriculture needs more attention.
The minister said the role of scholars, leaders, and larger public is immense to modernize and transform agriculture sector to the record level. He added that it would be worked with the emphasis on agriculture cluster and supply of the needed agriculture inputs, stressing the significance to support the sector through finance.
Africa Day, the annual commemoration of the Foundation of Africa, Organization of Africa Unity, celebrated across the continent. In his message, Musa Faki Mohammed, chairperson of the Africa Union Commission, said, on this auspicious occasion, as we celebrate the 56th anniversary of the birth of the Organization of Africa Unity, or OAU, prosecutor of the Africa Union, I'm pleased to convey to each and every one of you this renewed message for faith in the realization of our common vision, namely the Africa we want, as enriched in Agenda 2063. He said it was here in Finfine, following a protracted and heated debate, that the heads of state and government of 32 newly independent African states created the OAU. After centuries of domination, oppression, enslavement, and slave exploitation, Africa woke up and became aware of the strength and the underlying force behind the strength and its dignity in unity, he added. The OAU was established in Finfine, Ethiopia on May 25, 1963. The Awash Basin Development Authority disclosed that it is working food prevention activities in 4 districts of Oromia by allocating 46 million birr. Adisa Safas more on that.
Ragasa Gazu is a farmer in southwest Shawa zone in the district of Ilu. We met him while he was ploughing his farmland for the first round. According to Ragasa and other farmers of the district, they never ploughed their farmland during this time before. But by this year, they are free from the consequences of flood. The farmers used to suffer from the flood that had been flown from Awash and Ilito rivers. But by this year, with the help of Watershed Development Authority, they are totally free from scaring the previous flood experience.
During summertime, the flood often covers the entire farmland, but now we are free. The flood used to piss us off throughout our lifetime.
As that of farmer Ragasa, other farmers of the district noted that they were sick and tired of flood before. But now they are so optimistic with the job of Watershed Development Authority.
Since my childhood age until these days, I notice it. We used to lose our soil, seed and fertilizers, while other farmers plough. During summertime, in other places, we stay idle. I would like to extend my gratitude for the government on the job underway.
Dejani Gutama, head of Disaster Prevention and Risk Management Office in Ilu District, said the people were suffering a lot with flood disaster. However, now they are witnessing a promising job.
The flood caused 3,130 households to be displaced from their homes and farms.
Abeja Mangasha, head of Watershed Development of Awash River, says they are working in Afar and Oromia region to prevent flood that causes erosion.
Practically, we are working on 4 districts.
These districts are Ilu, Liban, Chukala, Bora and Ijel Sefo. When we see the aggregate budget, it is for 6 million birr that are located for Oromia.
In the district of Ilu, Asgori and Taji town also face flood disaster every year during summer in addition to the countryside farmland.
We are planning to alleviate the flood disaster that hit both Asgori and Taji.
The Oromia Livestock Development Agency said it is working to minimizing unemployment through engaging youth on animal husbandry. The agency has visited organized youth in a season. Olma by Nasma on that.
Fikadu Gosai and his friends started rearing hens a year ago. They said that they faced many challenges to be succeeded in their job.
There are many challenges to get something better. Regardless of many challenges, we've been registering many remarkable achievements in our job.
The youth noted that everything is possible if initiations of work and valuing it is practically implemented. Similarly, Bakalech has been rearing cattle in Lemo and Bilbilo district of RC zone. She said that cattle should get vaccination to enhance their product and productivity.
Unless vaccination treatment is given to them, it is impossible to say we have cattle. We should also clean where they live and what they eat. It's through doing so that a good product is expected.
Jobs that has been done by Fikadu Gosai and his friends as well as Bakalech were visited by various stakeholders drawn from different sectors of the Oromia zones. They say that jobs that have been done by Fikadu Gosai and his friends is a good example for other youth across the region.
It is a good experience that a single person has reared that all hens. So we have to expand it to our zones.
Chief Administrator of RZ Zone, Abadir Abda, for his part, said that a good examples should be expanded door to door. This experience should be shared to various areas so as to enhance the benefit of our people in this regard.
Thank you very much. That's all what we had for this time. Enjoy the remaining programs. It's Oromia Broadcasting Network.